1930s. It was a swinging place full of economic recession, upper-class anti-Semitism, and baronesses who were married to gay guys.
All this is still less weird than this game. Here's Rule of Rose. Survival horror games require two things: physical danger, aka survival, and parts that are scary, aka horror. Today, I've got a survival horror game that has neither. Frankly, reading Little Women with the Lights Off is more terrifying than playing Rule of Rose.
Your gift is worth nothing!
The premise is sufficiently creepy. Your character is a girl named Jennifer who arrives at a 1930s-era English orphanage. She quickly encounters a group of girls beating a bag of kittens to death. You don't actually see that it's kittens in the bag. Maybe that's just my own wishful thinking. Feel free to imagine whatever you'd like to imagine is in that bag. I'll wait. I knew it. You imagined Katie Couric was in that bag. I did too. For all of Rule of Rose's posturing, these femme fatales don't pose much of a threat, unless you consider Welcome to the Dollhouse style angst threatening.
Do it like this. And this. And this. And this. Oh, and this. And like this. And this.
This clique of underage Joan Collinses call themselves the Aristocrat Club. Maybe they don't have time to work any actual evil because they're too busy standing around telling each other the same joke over and over.
This. And this. Oh, and this. And like this.
Rule of Rose is a game by the numbers formula of finding items, using items, and occasionally fighting short, weird monsters. It also takes a really long time. Come on, Jennifer, let's see some hustle. And I hope you like load screens, because you'll be seeing one every time you open a door. Come on, load screens, let's see some hustle. Because figuring all the clues out on your own would be too much like a challenge, you're outfitted with a canine companion. This puppy is great. He can sniff out every clue you need, so you don't have to actually use your brain to solve any of the puzzles. You can just think of all the people you like to stuff in a burlap sack and dump off a bridge. Just when you're about to say there's nothing good about this game, along comes implied lesbianism between a couple of 9-year-old girls.
Just kiss me, please.
We've needed more underage lesbians since Tattoo broke up. There are some legitimately good things about Rule of Rose. The cutscenes are well done, and, give me a minute. No. Tell you what, think of a few more people to put in that burlap sack while I try to remember what else is good about Rule of Rose. Oh, I've got it. You can finish Rule of Rose in about 12 hours. That leaves more time to play survival horror games that are actually good.
Your gift is worth nothing!
I think Louisa May Alcott phrased it best when she said, "Why don't you have a nice hot cup of shut the up?" Rule of Rose sexes up 2 prepubescent schoolgirls out of 5.
Just kiss me, please.
God, I never realized how much interpersonal drama was involved in being a preteen girl.
You should read more Judy Blume novels.
So was being a preteen girl that full of power plays and homoeroticism?
Yeah.
So was it horrible, or how did you survive this?
Like I always do, by feeding on the fear of those weaker than me.
Ah!